Welcome back to Planet Passy, everyone. My name is Chris and I am a part-time reseller on eBay. Now, today is Saturday. The weather has been good. That means I've been to the car boot this morning. And to be fair, I've done all right. Compared to last week, well, not last week, the last time I went, miles better. There's something in the air this morning. It means I've actually found some quite good stuff. And yeah, I'm going to show it to you now. But first of all, I have a single charity shop pickup from middle of last week. One of my favourite charity shops, usually quite fruitful, but this time not so much. But I did pick up one thing. Actually, no, that's not true. I picked up three things, but two of the things were socks for me. They're new. They weren't second hand, don't worry. So the only thing I picked up to resell is this. This is a Craghopper's, what do they call it? Nosy Life? I don't know, but it's one of these insect repellent sort of mosquito-proof shirts. So that was £4.50, which is okay. Paid up a little bit for it. Good condition. Say it has been worn. There's a bit of bobbling on the back that I can get rid of with the bobble machine. A couple of marks that hopefully will come out in the wash. Yeah, £4.50. Hopefully into £25-ish. Now I do actually have another one of these that I picked up ages ago that hasn't actually sold yet. So I was a little bit apprehensive about picking this up, but I thought, you know what? For £4.50, it's in good condition. I'm going to hopefully take a punt. Size large. Yeah, hopefully that'll sell come the summer when, you know, let's say someone goes to Scotland, they want to be like protected from all the midges and stuff, you know? So hopefully won't hang around too much. But anyway, I digress. It's time to do the car boot haul. Like I said, quite a few things. Did I take any risks this morning? Maybe on a couple of items, but that's fine. And I even bought some things for me, some personal keeps, so we'll get to those in a bit. So first of all, the first purchase of the day. Now, I'm weird, so if I go to a car boot, I like to get a sale in as soon as I can. So I'm not like panicking about not picking things up. I feel I'm more relaxed. I sort of get something in there early and then I can I feel like I'm more focused, if that makes sense. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Anyway, so first thing I picked up, I think I'm going to be keeping these. So these are a pair of just sort of plain black Billabong, I guess they are like swim shorts. What are they called? The Recycler All Day Layback? I don't know. Size medium. They fit just about. Mesh lining. They were £1. I think I'll be keeping those when, you know, go to the beach and stuff. So the first thing I picked up to resell, this is just basic, but it's a plain black Adidas hoodie, not a zip one, like a pullover one. Got a sort of grey bit on the bottom, say all black. Doesn't even have Adidas stripes down the side. Size medium. I think it's from 2016, not particularly old. Yep, there we go. August 2016. Say it was £1. I mean, 10 to 12 quid, possibly. Might hang around a little bit, but I thought, you know what? Let's get a buy in the bag. That works, isn't it? Buy in the bag. And then, yeah, I can focus more on buying more things. So, that was that. So I thought, right, good. We're off the mark. Let's see what else we can find. Now, I can't remember what order I got this in, so it's going to be a bit of a random one. Something else I'm going to keep for myself is this. It's an older fat face. It's like a half button overshirt. So obviously the buttons only go down to sort of there. Really nice, thick cotton. It's sort of like a off pink colour. That's the tag, if you even call it that. Size XL, fits me like a dream. Paid £1 for that. Yeah, love it. Lovely bit of embroidery down the bottom. Yeah, got big plans for that one. So yeah, that one's staying with me. What next? Let's do this one. So there's another guy that goes to the car boot that resells clothes, and he was having a route through this bag, then sort of left and went away. I was like, okay, well, I'll just see if he's, you know, missed anything. And I think that the reason that he turned away was that the bag, and in fact, all this lady's store just stank of like stale fag smoke. I was like, all right, fine. Well, so I started digging through, and actually I found a couple of bits. And when she said they were 50p each, 50 pence each, I thought, I can't say no. So we've got 2 keepers. That is, in fact, they are pretty much identical apart from the colour. So we've got 2 crew clothing, like formal shirts, just stuff I can wear for work or like a formal do. They've even got their little, what is that, little like sort of tag in the collar still. I mean, oh, that stinks. Apart from the fag smell, they're in beautiful condition. Say 50p each. I'm not going to pass that up. I just can't pass that up. Now, crew clothing, as I said before, just doesn't sell. Oh, it does sell, but it's not really worth reselling. But say these are both for me. So, yeah, so size large, lovely condition. Just need a good wash. Get the horrible fag smoke out. Now, got 2 more things from this lady, including a pair of Levi's. So these are the Levi's 511s. So 511 skinny. Well, it says skinny, but it's more like a slim than a skinny. It isn't like hug your legs. It's sort of, there's still a bit of sort of breathing room, so to speak. They do need a wash. They've got a couple of marks on there. I'm pretty sure I can get that out. If not, I'll probably just keep them myself. Width 34, length 34, so a really nice size. Yeah, 50p. I mean, come on. I'm not going to be leaving a pair of Levi's for 50p, regardless of the size, you know? So, yeah, hopefully, I don't know, 17 to 20, if I can get them looking good, hopefully. And then last but not least was this thing. Now, I've bought one of these before previously and had unimaginable trouble with it. 2 returns. It's not because I didn't list it properly, it's because people don't read the description. But anyway, so this is a, I'm going to probably mispronounce that, Pischel. It's a made in Austria Loden coat. It's one of these sort of buttoned, sort of, not trench coat, but, you know, like a Loden coat. 100% cotton. 95% wool, cotton, and 5% polyamide, whatever it's called. Yeah, 50p. Now, the brand is, well, either that Pischel thing, or it's Sora, I don't know. So, but I think I'll be selling this on the merits of the jacket rather than the brand. So, made in Austria, so it's got a bit of age to it. Not bad condition, again, just stinks of fag smoke, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to wash that, to be honest, so might be a dry cleaner job, I don't know. But I say from 50p, I mean, it's more of a winter thing, but conservatively 20, 25 maybe. Say, apart from the fag smoke, it is in really good condition. All buttons are present, so no marks, no rips, so yeah, stick it on for 25 quid and see what happens, I suppose. So that was that. Where should we go next? Okay, so a couple of t-shirts. I think I'm going to keep these for myself. But then again, I've got loads of t-shirts, so we'll see. So first up, I got this, say, New Age. Doesn't even have a tag, look at that. Just a New Age, black, Puma, sort of spell out thing. Size XXL. Just need to go through the wash, really, and yeah, I'll be holding on to that. That's only 50p as well, from a different person. It says keeps you dry. I beg to differ in a rain shower, but there we go. So that was that one. And then from the same seller, I got this again, New Age, one of these sort of like HMV specials, I think. It's a Green Day t-shirt. Fan of Green Day? I'm not going to say I'm a big fan, but I am a fan of Green Day's music. I think, yeah, so it's not old at all. Doesn't say what when it was made, but within the last couple of years, I would have thought. Again, size XXL. I might keep it. I might sell it on. It's probably only worth about a tenner, if that, including postage. So, but again, from 50p, really can't complain. What else? Okay, last bit of clothing is, I saw it was all folded up on the table, and I just saw that little paw. I thought, trying to work out what brand is that, And it's a brand that I think should do a lot better than it does. It has like no resale value, well, not none. It's like an under the radar brand that sells well in Europe, but not so much here. And that brand is Jack Wolfskin. So Jack Wolfskin, I guess, is like on the same par as like North Face, Montaigne, even Berghaus. That sort of, you know, quality outdoor brand. This is a ladies full zip, not really a soft shell, kind of like a hoodie, soft shell hoodie thing. Manuk 300. So I just had a eBay message. It's fine. Why somebody complaining about what they bought? It is a size. So size XL. So size 18 to 20 women. So not nice big size. Lovely condition. Absolutely lovely condition. Not it's. I'm not saying it's not nearly new, but it's definitely excellent. Like no bobbles, no marks, nothing. And that was £3. I thought, not even haggling. That's brilliant. I don't know about resale because Jack Wolfskin's a bit, I'll say hit or miss, but I haven't actually sold any Jack Wolfskin yet. It just sits around for ages. So I'm going to say conservatively 20, 25. I'd like to think it'd do a bit better, but it's like the opposite of North Face. North Face is like saturated and you can't get any, you know, wiggle room in to get your product sold. But Jack Wolfskin, there just isn't really the demand. Not yet, anyway. I hope it sort of picks up because it is a brilliant brand, absolutely brilliant. It just, yeah, it just doesn't really have the sort of following, the cult following that it deserves. So, yeah, I like to think sort of 2025, but we'll see. And again, more of a winter item, but that's okay. So that's all the clothing, but I do have some footwear. Should I show that now? Yeah, I'll show it now. So, bread and butter item, picked up a pair of Air Force Ones. Pretty good condition. Need a wash. They do need a bit of a clean. They are a bit grubby. Now, there is a bit of a mark there, a bit of wear, so something to be aware of. But it's not a game ruiner. Heels are good. These are the, I did look it up and I've forgotten. I want to say the LV8 something. I did look up the model earlier and I've forgotten. LV8 KSL or something like that. They are UK 4.5, so quite a small size, but again, when the RRP is sort of like 90 quid, hopefully I can get these looking good. There's a bit of wear across the front, but you know, that's to be expected. Paid £5 for those, so no complaints at all. Hopefully, again, maybe 20, 25, maybe a bit more if I can get them looking good. I don't know what the competition's like. I know the plain white ones, everyone's selling them, so I've just noticed that's a bit coming away a bit there as well. But again, I can glue that and it won't be a problem. Yeah, 20, 25 conservatively, maybe. So I'm just happy to pick them up, to be honest, because these are usually things that go pretty quickly. So yeah, 5 into, yeah, let's say 25. Let's hope for that. And the rest of the stuff are models. I've got a few cars. I've got a couple of trains and some Cube World. Let's do Cube World last. So I picked up 4 model cars. I think 2 are for me, and I'm gonna try and flog on the other 2, hopefully. So they're all £2 each. So this is more like my forte. This is what I like to pick up. So we've got this is an IXO Models Mini Cooper. IXO is quite a good brand. It's not like super high end, but it's sort of, you'd probably expect to pay maybe £40 for new. These were £2 each, as I said. Hopefully get about £10, £12 plus postage for that one. I picked this is a top model collection. Made in Italy. This is I did look it up. It's a Talbot Largo T26 GS 1953. Older one. It's not from 1953. It's probably, I don't know, from the 80s maybe. Made in Italy. I think it's missing a piece actually on top. I've just seen it's a bit annoying. Again, let's say £10 or so plus postage for that one. It'll take a while to sell, but that's okay. And 2 I think I'm going to keep myself. Because I just like them. So this is an old one. This is the BMW 327. I like collecting BMW models, so this was a no-brainer. This is from 1941. The car itself, not the box. This is probably from the, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s probably. Again, you can see it was £17 new, so probably not worth a huge amount, to be honest, these days. Again, if I were to sell it, maybe £10 plus postage, but I'm keeping that one. And definitely my favourite of the lot is this. Look at that. Some Aussie muscle, or Aussie luxury. It's a Holden Commodore Berliner VS. I guess a bit like the sort of our like Vauxhall Carlton type thing, but a bit different. Again, £2. That's from a brand called Paradise Garage. Oh, Paradise Garage. Doesn't say when it was made. Probably, again, late 90s. But it would have cost somebody $75 US. Now I know it's almost US dollars, Australian dollars, 75 Australian dollars, which I know an Australian dollar is like 50p. So you know, half that price and you get the RRP. But that's still what, 37, 38 quid. So quite a bit. But I just love that. It's like just not a normal car, you know, nothing like a supercar or anything. Just like a normal car that's been immortified. That's not the right word. What's the word? Immortalized? I'm struggling now. It's been made into a model. There we go. Bloody brain's not working, is it? Deary me. Right. Two more things. Well, two more like... No, I lie. I've got another thing that I've just remembered. We'll get to that in a bit. So, went to another stall. Guy had loads of train stuff, like model railways. No, like, engines. They had a load of, like, platforms and trees and buildings and goodness knows what. I was like, oh, how much do you train stuff, mate? £1 each. Doesn't matter if it was a piece of platform or a piece of fence or, like, half a building. It's all £1. I was like, well, I don't want to, like, pay £5 just to get the whole building. That's then worth, like, a tenner. So, sorry, I picked up 3 things from him. I picked up 3 little sort of goods wagons. So I got this total, these are all 00 scale Hornby. So I got this total tanker. That one's more recent, that's a made in China one. So I'll say these are all £1. Got a Shell tanker. That one's a bit older. This is that picks it up, made in England. Hornby Railways. And similarly, this is the, what does that say? Something Fireworks. Astra Fireworks. Again, this is a made in England. Not particularly valuable. I'll probably bundle these all together, to be honest, and I might be able to get £12 plus postage, I reckon. Something like that. So not huge margins, but you know, not too bad. Just something a bit different. Something a bit different. Now, I have to make some room here. If I just sort of move that back, hopefully a little bit. I got some Cube World. Now, if you watch my first video, if you've got a really good memory, you would have seen me pick up some Cube World in my first ever video. I picked up 2 of them for £2. Well, this time I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 small ones and 2 big ones for £8. So I'm going to assume, well, I haven't tested them yet. They might not work. They might not all work, but anyway, I digress. I'll just show you. So I picked up, so a couple of these. I'm pretty sure Scoop I've bought before. I'm sure he's a sort of a duplicate. So there's that one. He's from season 1. Season 2, you've got Mike, and again, these are slightly sun faded, but they're okay. This is Whip from season 1. We have Dash from season 3. We have Hams from season 2. We have, oh, Slim. I know I picked him before. He's from season 1. We have Dodger. He's from season 1. Oh, we've got another Slim. Another Slim from season 1. Huh. Alright, duplicates. Oh, you can see, look. They're a bit sun faded. Not the end of the world, but yeah, a bit annoying. And then I got these 2 big ones. So I've got Block Bash, whatever that is, and Global Getaway. So these are the larger ones. I think they take a different battery actually, which is good, because these take those CR batteries. I don't have enough batteries to test them all together, so I'll get some more batteries. So yeah, all of those were £8. The guy wanted 10, I offered him 8. Because I said, do they work? He's like, I'm not really sure, I've been given them. It's like, okay. Would you take 8? He's like, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, hopefully some of them work. If they don't all work, it's not the end of the world. Probably get my money back, but if they do all work, hopefully maybe 30, 35 in like one job lot. I think I'll just bundle them together. In fact, I might even take down the listing that I've got currently and just bundle them all together anyway, because you can sell them individually, but they just take ages to sell. But I think as one big bundle, they'll do all right. So that's that. Now I have one more thing to show you, and I've bloody buried it beneath all these clothes. Now I have Ian, Master of Pieces, and if you don't know who that is, I'll put a link below. Check him out. Brilliant YouTuber, brilliant reseller, all round top guy. He picks these up quite often, and I saw this and thought, oh, I've seen him pick these up. So these are, I've got a big box of Monster High dolls. Now, I've never picked up dolls before. This is a whole new world for me, but I know that Ian does quite well with these. So they're a bit strange. They're sort of I guess sort of Halloween horror-esque high school. Oh, here we go. Didn't even know that was there. So yeah, Monster High. They're sort of from about 10 years ago, 2013 that says. Sort of a, was it a TV series? I'm not quite sure, but the dolls seem to have a bit of a cult following, a bit like Bratz, you know? I paid £15 for all these. Person was not haggling at all. I was like, oh, fine. I do not know anything about them. I know Ian's been able to sell quite a few for decent money, sort of £10 each plus, and I've got a lot in here. I've got tons of accessories, tons of, you know, bits and bobs. I mean, that's half a coffin. I mean, what's that? That's just like a, I don't even know what that is. Look at that, like a weird bath thing. I don't know. Yeah, tons of accessories. Oh, there's the other half of that coffin. I don't even know. But say a lot of them are sort of missing their outfits, but they're sort of, the outfits are in there somewhere. She's missing her arms, but that's not the end of the world. She has missing a hand, but I'm hoping all the sort of stuff is down the bottom somewhere. You know, sort of pretty interesting attire, but yeah, £15 for all that. At the end of the day, if it all goes Pete Tong, I've learnt something, and I know not to pick them up again. But I have hope that this will be yeah, hopefully get some decent returns. And also apparently they sell quite well, so we will see. So right, it's now Bank Holiday Monday, which means one thing: car boot sales. But it almost didn't happen. I woke up, opened the curtains, and it was pouring with rain. I just thought, oh no, because obviously yesterday it was rained off as well, and I just had a sort of sinking feeling in my stomach. I thought, do you know what? The car boot that's on a bank holiday is literally 5 minutes up the road. It started at 7:30-ish. I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to drive up. If it's on, brilliant, I'll go there. If it isn't on, I'll just turn back and go home. Drove up the road, not expecting anything, and it was on. And do you know what? I'm so glad I went, because I've actually got some really good returns here, and not on stuff that you would expect. There's, again, I say 7:30. I don't actually quite know when this starts. It's advertised as 8 o'clock, but I think if you turn up at 7, there's probably going to be people there. So anyway, not to worry. But yeah, a lot of people there, a lot of people competing for the same things that I look for, but that's okay, because I have the knowledge that they don't. Probably. But it's good to have knowledge. It's good to pick things up that aren't the sort of low-hanging fruit, you know, not the sort of Unites and Adiases. You want to go for the more obscure brands that people aren't as aware of, but actually, to be fair, probably make better returns than anything they pick up, in theory. let's just get on with it. Let's just get on with it. So the first thing I picked up, I'll leave to a bit because it's probably the best find actually of the day. Actually, that's the point. It started off really slow. I did a couple of laps, didn't pick up anything. And I said it in the previous part, I get this sort of like panic. Once I've bought something, I can ease into it and I'm like more focused. What I find if I'm looking for that first buy, I'm just like, yeah, I get sort of like buyer's anxiety, I guess. Like I haven't picked anything up, but it's a stupid mindset, but it's just how I work. So anyway, let's get on with it because this is going to be like an hour-long video. So I picked up another Buzz Lightyear. He was £4. That works fine. And unlike the other one I picked up, which is a little bit broken, this one actually works, which is really good. What do I do to press the wings come out? I press that. If my hand isn't in the way. Yeah, his voice stuff works.
They are a beryllium carbonic alloy, and I can fly.
There we go. Wise words there. I mean, he has got a couple of scuffs to him. He's a little bit dirty. I say he was £4. I should know what these are going for, but I don't. I'm going to say 20-ish if I can get him looking good. Yeah, I wasn't leaving him for £4. Weirdly, I still haven't found a Woody. I've only really ever seen Buzz, so yeah. But say he's a newer one, probably from like Toy Story 2 era. So yeah, hopefully 4 into 20. I keep him, but I just nah. I've got too much stuff. Focusing on toys, well, sort of toys. I picked up a load of. I'll show you there. I thought they were called Power Pods, and I've always known them as Power Pods, but I don't think they are Power Pods. They are basically small sort of football figures from the mid-90s, well, mid to late 90s. There's about 30 in here. I paid £1.50 for all of them, so Resell. I couldn't believe it. Let's just. I won't show you all of them. They're a bit dirty. There's Ian Rush. Who else we got in here? There's Mark Overmars. You know, proper retro footballers. Henrik Larsson, Sweden. Oh goodness me, who else we got? Got Ronaldo for. Oh no, that's Inter Milan, isn't it? I think he was Inter Milan rather than AC Milan. Or was it AC Milan? Oh, it's one of the two. I should know, but I don't. So yeah, loads of figures. Individually, they're not worth very much, but I reckon if I bundle them up, either in a big lot, or I've got like 9 Newcastle players. Barton, I can't remember his first name, and like 8 Arsenal players. I reckon if I bundle them up, I can probably get about 30 quid, I think, for all of them. So from £1.50, you're laughing. You're laughing. Right. What should I do next? Okay, one pair of footwear. Well, I didn't pick these up till late on, and I'm surprised that other people didn't pick them up either, because they are a pair of true vintage Reeboks. And they are very dirty. That sort of classic Devon red mud that adorns many a shoe. I can't really show you the label, but it's a proper 90s label. They've got a sort of like denim look to them. I don't think they are. Whoops. They're sort of, I don't know. I don't know much about them. They're a UK 7. There's so much grip on the bottom. If I can get these looking, you know, as new, yeah, I can list them as excellent condition because they are really good. Like it's like they've been dropped in a muddy puddle, and that's it. I mean, okay, there's a bit of, so the leather's worn away a little bit there, and on that one, just shows that, you know, they're a bit older, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, not a size I typically want to pick up. 7 is a bit of a, you know, it just sits around size 7s, but yeah, pretty cool. And for £1, I was not leaving them behind, not at all. So maybe conservatively 15-ish if I can get them looking good. Right, where should we go next? Well, that's all that. Right, okay. Let's get to the good stuff before we get to the more niche stuff. So this is the first thing I picked up. Looking through a pile of clothes that a lady had, lots of female clothing. There was like a ski jacket, but it was like a brand I hadn't heard of, Oxbow. It might have been good. I might look it up. Maybe I should have picked it up, but I didn't. It wasn't like Gore-Tex or anything. But talking of Gore-Tex, she had this Galvin Green Gore-Tex. Now, if you remember one of my previous videos, I picked up a Galvin Green windstopper for £4. That went for 45 quid, thereabouts. This is a Gore-Tex jacket, so waterproof, windproof, breathable, that good stuff. It's a size XL. That was £2. I was like, oh, I could go home now. I've finished. We're probably looking at about maybe 60 quid. Going by what solds have gone for. I mean, it's pretty plain. It's got some strange sort of hook and loop waist adjustments there. Yeah, I mean, you see a Gore-Tex jacket and you're in the money, but with a good brand behind it as well, good size. Yeah, £2 into at least 50, I reckon. Really good condition. All the zips work. Little bit stiff. I can never do this on camera, can I? There we go. Lovely mesh lining. 2 inside zip pockets. They both work fine. I mean, tags are all there. Gore-Tex tag. Chuffed. I thought, that was my first find. I thought, right, let's go. I've broken the seal. Let's go. On the subject of jackets, I paid a bit more for this one. So this is a brand that I don't think many people have heard of at all. And if you can find it for a good price, definitely pick it up, because it's expensive new and it holds its value. So it's a brand called, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation though, Finisterre. I think they're based in Cornwall. I know there's a shop that sells them in Exeter on the high street. It's quite a sort of prestigious brand. Now, it does have a couple of marks to it, sort of down the bottom, that I hope I can get out. Well, I paid £12 for this. She had it up for 15. Then she said I could have it for 10, but I wasn't sure. I had to go and basically go and do some research. Then I came back and said, would you take 10? She's like, yes. Then she said, oh, I'm doing this for charity. Would you take 12? I was like, we just agreed on 10. But I felt bad, so I paid 12 and whatever. But it's a ladies' waterproof jacket. I shouldn't have done the poppers up. Come on. There we go. Right. Yeah. So it's just a basic waterproof jacket. So it's yellow colour. It's not a Gore-Tex, but it's got the sort of Finisterre's own Gore-Tex thing. What's it called? Well, they call it Pertex. Pertex Shield. What else can I say about it? Recycled nylon and normal nylon. Yeah, just a nice coat. Hopefully a good £50 for that one. So it's not a 2 into 50, but 12 into 50-ish. Yeah, I'm saying more than happy with that. And again, the sell-through rate on Finisterre is really, really good. So hopefully I can clean it up, get it looking as good as it can, and then, yeah, sell it hopefully fairly quickly. So yeah, it wasn't leaving that behind. And again, it's not a brand that people typically know of, so it's all about the knowledge, people. It's all about the knowledge. Don't follow the herd. Follow the less well-trodden path. My top tip. And to be fair, that kind of concludes... Well, no, that doesn't. This next bit concludes this video on the same... That's not an eBay notification. That's a my wife spending lots of money notification. That's what reselling's for, right? Right. So the last lot of stuff, I got from the same guy. And to be fair, he had loads of stuff. I should have just stayed on his stall for the whole thing as he brought stuff out. So I saw different people pick up different stuff. So I thought, I could have done with that. So his prices were super low. Yeah, I missed out on like a load of cars, like die-cast cars. So, whoops. That's what I'm there for, really, but it doesn't matter, because what I did pick up from him is really good. So it's basically all cycling and motocross stuff. Mainly Troy Lee designs, which I sold previously, and it sells like hotcakes, and 661 protective gear. So I start with the Troy Lee designs. So these are a pair of Troy Lee designs motocross shorts. They're not protective, but they sort of would go over protective clothing. They are a size 34, a little grubby on the back. I need to give them a clean. let's say all the zips are working, all the poppers are there. Really nice condition, given that they've been you know, used on downhill. I think he said he was a downhill mountain biker, so obviously used to sort of, you know, going down very narrow paths and having big accidents. They were £2, as were a similar pair that are purple. So these are both £2 each. This one annoyingly doesn't have any of the tags in it. It's all been cut out, but that shouldn't affect the value too much. I'm hoping for 25 to 30 for both of those. Sorry, each. 25 to 30 each. The Trolley Designs is a brilliant brand. Not often seen, seldom seen, but if you do see it, honestly pick it up because the following is huge. I love that little like warning notice. Look at this. Pause it there. Pause the video there if you want to read it. It's like, this will not protect you from all incidents. I love how they have to put it on there because somebody will, otherwise, you know, they'll sue them for. I thought it would protect me. Anyway, so on a similar note, sticking with the Troy Lee Designs theme, I got this. Whoop, where's the top? Troy Lee Designs cycling jersey. So like a downhill mountain biking one, long sleeve, size medium. There is a bit of wear to the end. Nothing that I'm too worried about, as it is a perforated design anyway. That was only £1. I've no idea what it goes for. Lovely sort of Lucas Oil Honda livery, or yeah, design. I don't know, maybe 12, 15 quid for that. So if it was in better condition, I probably could ask more, but yeah, let's say 12 to 15, hopefully. Final cycling sort of clothing based thing. Just a cycling jersey. This is by a company called Nalini. Nalini PTM Protect. What does that say? Protect the Nalini. Oh, they've jumbled two words together. Anyway, this is a size. Can't find the tag now. There he is. This is a size large. Again, it was £1. Actually, no, it wasn't £1. It was bundled in with what I'm about to show you, but we'll call it £1 for the sake of argument. Pockets on the rear, good condition, apart from there was one issue I saw with it. Oh yeah, it's a bit of wear, a bit of sort of bobbling to the back, but should be able to get that out, no problem. Oh no, that's actually split. Oh, it'll be fine. It's only into the pocket, so it doesn't affect the jersey itself. So with that in mind, maybe 10 to 12 pounds on that one. So it's basically free based on what I'm about to show you. So free money. Right, how am I going to show you this? So this is all protective gear, like downhill cycling and motocross protective gear, by a company called 661, which I hadn't really heard of prices today, but they seem to be quite a good company for this sort of thing. So I basically picked up, oh, this is the most bashed one, pair of knee Shin pads. Basically, if you're going down in a downhill course on a bike and you have an off, it just protects you. It's not like you're a root or beginner. It literally is to save your skin and bones from imminent failure. So basically got a pair. Oh, hang on, that's all right. Where's the one? There we go. So I got a pair of, these are called race knee Shin pads. So from the knee to the shin. I got a pair of, these are the, oh, elbows, makes sense. So elbow and knee shin pads. So I could probably sell them as a 4, or maybe I'll break them up. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I also got a pair of, these are, what are these? I'm not sure what these are for. Are these knee guards again? Oh yeah, knee guards. So they're just the knees rather than the shins as well. They are a little more worn. To be fair, these are like the sort of the worst of the bunch. So there's a bit of wear there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to sell these for very much because they are a bit knackered. But they said they were part of the bundle, so I couldn't really say no to them. And they probably still work. They're just, yeah, they won't be able to command as much money as a good condition pair would. And finally, best of the bunch, I got this. So basically it's body armour. So you wear that over your chest, and shoulder pads in case you have a big off, and even back protection too. So yeah, you're gonna come home in one piece wearing this if you have a a big off. I think it's all fine. It's got has a zip. Trying to zip it up for you. Oh, this could take ages, isn't it? Is this even going to work? It does need a clean. It's oh, come on. Wasting precious viewer time here. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's fine. So it needs a clean. So yeah, all of that stuff, well, all the protective stuff plus the jersey was £10. So I thought, yep, I'll take a risk on that. If I can get this looking as good as it can be, this alone should be 35 to 40, I think. I hope. So that's just, yeah, money in the bank, isn't it? Say this one fortunately is in good condition, I guess, because it's obviously where it's sort of under clothing, it's sort of more protected from rips and stuff. So there we go. That's really dirty as well. Ugh. That was it. So, you know, not the biggest haul ever, but return wise, it's pretty good. I did write it down for my QuickBooks accounting stuff. So I spent £36.50 on all that. Making sure I haven't missed anything to show you guys. Nope. £36.50. Expected return over £300. Nice. That's what I prefer. Maybe £350 if I'm lucky. It depends what the protective stuff goes for. So the two jackets alone are going to be well over 100. Choose my words. And then yeah, everything else is just cherry on top. So really good for a wet and fairly miserable morning. Yeah. more than happy. I say I was considering not even going, but no, as it was so close, I just had to check it out. If it was further away, I probably wouldn't have bothered, but no, more than happy with that. Favourite find is probably the Galvin Green jacket, because again, it's the brands that just slip people by. I can't speak today, I'm really sorry. Pass people by. You know, if that was Berghaus or North Face or Patagonia, it would be, you know, snapped up. But Galvin Green, as good, to be honest, and sort of lower end jacket. Yeah, they weren't to know. So happy days. I think I'm going to leave it there, because with the other segment of car boot sales, this is going to be like a 40-minute video. Although I could show you some sales. Okay, let me just check. I'm going to have to cut it here and then like get back to you. I sold a couple of things since since Saturday. Anything worth showing? Yeah, a couple of bits. Wait there. I'll just cut it here and you'll see me in a minute. Okay, final bit, then I'll let you go, because this is going to be a long video. Oh well. Okay, so first up, I sold these men's Hurley board shorts. Now, I've been saving up board shorts I've picked up over the last over winter basically, knowing that in summer they're going to sell better, right? Spring, summer. I'm pretty sure I only paid £1 for these. They are size 9, basically width 36. They've gone for £10 plus postage. I only listed them yesterday, so nice quick flip. Sort of. I sold this Nike half zip hoodie. Picked this up at a couple of weeks ago for £1. Nice. That's gone for £17 plus postage on offer. Had it up for 20. Somebody offered me 15. Counter with 17. Sold. From £1, I mean, come on. That's fine. And then finally, I sold this. I've had this for ages. I picked this up thinking this is going to be a banger. And it kind of really hasn't been. But so this is a vintage weird fish. It's one of these. It's got a small logo on the front, and you've got that big old logo on the back. So this is the hungover. Look at him, just drinking his happy juice, sat in his chair. I'm pretty sure I only paid about £2.50 for that. Had it up for, I think I had it up for 30 quid originally, then dropped the price to 25, then had an offer in for 20, and I thought, you know what, let's get it gone. £2.50 into 20 is decent anyway, so I just thought it'd be worth a bit more really, but that's fine. It's again, needs an iron before I send that out. It's a size XL, massive size. Yeah, and just happy to see it gone, really. I would have kept it for myself, but it was a bit too big. You know, when it's, you know, it's more like a dress than a t-shirt. So, and that's that. I'll leave it there because this is going to be a really long video. Yeah, so happy with the car boots, 2 out of 3. Obviously Sunday was a washout, so that didn't happen. But yeah, really happy with what I've got. Now I've just got to blimmin' list it, photograph it, wash it, list it not in that order. Because there's no point having stuff if it's not listed and for sale for people to buy, right? So I've got some work to do, but that's okay. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what my next video is going to be. It might be a top tips video because I'm not planning on going to the charity shops this week if I can help it, but you know me, I probably will. Next weekend I am busy, so I probably won't be doing any car boot sales, so no, never mind. Yeah, might do like a top tips video with what I've learned so far. Might help out other budding resellers, right? So stay tuned for that or something of that nature. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love to waffle. You probably know this by now. If you do love to hear me waffle and like these videos, then please give it a like. If you really like these videos and want to see more, then please do consider subscribing because there are going to be loads more like this. Just me rambling on about nothing much in particular with the odd tidbit of information thrown in for good measure. So yeah, what more can I say? Hope you all have a lovely bank holiday weekend, even though this will be out probably when it's over. So past tense, I hope you all had a really good bank holiday weekend and it wasn't as wet as it is down here today, but hey, southwest of England, it does rain. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon.